Hey guys, it's Jeannine. Welcome to Training with Jeannine. I just finished up with a client and I decided that I wanted to touch upon a couple of things that I would like them to do for homework. And the situation is very similar with a lot of my clients right now since we're all at home because of COVID. Everybody has, limited equipment. Some people don't have weights, some people don't have heavy weights. Most people have bands of some sort or another. So I want to show some options that we can do for exercises that we would kind of tend to think that we have to do with some free weights, and particularly heavier weights at that. But I want to show how you can get the same job done with either no weights and just the resistance band, or you can certainly add the lighter weights to it. So what I want to do first is just show how we can do lawnmower pulls. So usually I would have a client get a heavy weight, put it in one hand, opposite hand supports on the thigh, keeping the shoulders and the hips square. We'd be doing them like this. But in resistance band time, this is what we've got. So I'm going to take my foot and I'm going to loop it around the band. And so that's my front foot that I would normally be having my hand supporting on the thigh. I'm gonna just not even use the handles. I mean, I guess you can, but I'm gonna get a better range if I aim just for grabbing the tube around itself. I'm gonna keep my back and shoulders strong, and I'm gonna full range pull like this. Now, if the band is too tight doubled, you can certainly single it out, and get a lighter pull, but a bigger range of motion perhaps that way. Or, like I had said before, if you have light weights, say you have 5s, but you're used to doing this with 10s or 15s at the gym, you can take that lighter weight, that 3, that 5, the soup can, whatever, put it in the hand, add just maybe one of these bands to it, and now you have resistance both with the band and with the added weight of the dumbbell. So that's a pretty cool way to modify but yet progress at the same time, so we don't lose our strength gains that we had achieved while we were at the gym. Of course, you're going to want to do the other side, so you can either decide to double over your band, put it under that front foot, hand on the thigh, and we're here. And I would suggest maybe 10 of each, maybe 10, 15, depending on how much time you have. And again, say I have the lighter weight, so I'm just going to grab half of it, and I'm going to put the weight in my hand with the band, and I'm going to do it this way. Of course, want to make sure that that foot is on that band nice and secure so it doesn't start to slide or slip out altogether. Second exercise I want to do would be a double bent over row. So again, I would probably have people, with heavier weights here, keeping a strong back, and we're lifting like that. But we don't have weights right now, right? Say we only have the band. So I'm going to step on the band, hip width apart. You can either keep the band straight like this. You want to make sure that you have decent tension and your back stays strong. Right, so that belly button pulls up, head and neck follow the line of the spine, and you can do 10 here. Right, keeping everything strong, elbows to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then from here, let me just add to that, if you are used to doing a lot more weight than the band, or say you don't have a heavier resistance band, just like we did with the lawnmower pulls, put a weight in each hand, now you're weighted and banded, and you're gonna have that extra added oomph and demand on your your strength and core for stabilizing. So from there, we did the bent over rows with the band, positioned myself the same way, and we had tension, we had good tension here, like this. Now I'm gonna bend it a little bit further, grab it a little closer to the feet, keep my back line, and now I'm gonna do deadlifts. So I'm doing deadlifts with the resistance band as my work, right? So instead of having it weighted and down and up, you can crisscross the handle so the band's cross if that's more comfortable, or you can keep it here. Make sure that the shoulders do not collapse and you keep that nice back line here. Now, same thing I was going to say with the others. Say you are used to doing deadlifts with a lot more weight at the gym, but all we have is this band. Get your light weights, your soup cans, your 3 pounds, your whatever, and add it to the job, right? So now you're tasked with lifting through the band, resisting from the ground, as well as the added extra weight. Say you only have resistance bands, but you know, you've collected different color bands from different sessions with PT, or you just have different bands that you've purchased for yourself, you can always add a light to a medium, or a light to a light even for that matter. And if you use 2 of the bands to do the lifts, it's going to make it a lot tougher as well. It can be really surprising what adding that like really lightweight yellow band to even a resistance band can do. So we have the bent over rows, we did the lawnmower pulls with the band, and we did the deadlifts. All right, so that's 3 things that you can do at home with your resistance bands and some lighter weights that you would normally be using something much heavier at the gym. It's a great way to try to eke those demands up a little bit at home and start getting used to those larger strength demands that we used to apply. So that's your task. So you can check those out and see if they work for you. Please, you know, shoot a text if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help. This was Training with Jeannine. I'm Jeannine, and it was really nice hanging with you again today. It's such a gorgeous day outside. I love doing little videos on days like today because it's just so nice to be outside and enjoying the air. So anyway, I hope everybody's staying well and safe at home, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.